and you're paying for someone else to look at you and be like, "Oh my God, is that
a Birkin?
a Birkin?" And you'd be like, "Yes." I haven't been on that many dates in my life.
How many have you been on?
Like less than 10. So like, I can't talk too much about Rasha, but I don't want your sympathy.
My sweet baby. She is not even going to be equipped to respond.
No.
Because she does not know how to interact with men because she's so consistently dismissing them.
Yeah, like having the wrong expectations and like putting a lot of pressure on yourself, where I think for me a lot for me changed when I changed my mindset to saying this is just an interaction. Nothing needs to come from this. This is just a conversation. If I make this person laugh, if I provide some insight, if I get something from them, that's all this needs to be. If it goes further, cool, like roll with it basically.
Right. We are longtime friends turned lovers, here for all things love, dating, and relationships. Lovers Watch is a podcast where we explore how the love and relationships we observe on screens influence the love and relationships we experience in our own lives.
From romance sitcoms to reality dating shows, we're mining through the mess to bring you the gems and help make sense of this crazy little thing called love. So, whether you watch these shows or not, if you love love, you're in the right place.
Hello and welcome to Lovers Watch.
Oh my God, hello. Hi, I'm your host, Sam. And beside me is my savory spaghetti-o.
That's me. I'm your co-host, YoVanna.
And today we're talking about Virgins, Season 1, Episode 2.
Yes. What gems did you mine for this episode?
From this episode, I want to know, what can we as a society do to make dating fun again?
Make America's dating fun again. MADFA.
Mad.
Make America's dating again, fun again. MADFA.
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 Anyway, what gems did you mind, my dear?
Yeah, I want to know, are we our own worst enemies when it comes to sex and romance?
Good question, because, yeah, a little bit.
We like to start off the show with a hot take. Sam, baby, what's your hot take?
So my hot take is that you guys don't actually have expensive taste. You just seek the approval and the envy of others.
Damn, shots fired.
I'm just saying, it's like when we see people buying like Gucci, BMW, and like alkaline pH super plus water from the Himalayas. It's like you're not doing it because it's so much better. You're just doing it because you want people to like look at you and be jealous for the most part. Like like the build quality or the taste or whatever. It's just like, it's not better. It's very average most of the time. Sometimes,
but what if the water be tasted better?
It might.
The bubbles are a little bit more expensive.
It might taste better, but there's a level.
Yeah.
Okay, where it's like if you're buying like some Voss water or something, and it's like it tastes a little bit better than tap water. It's like cool, pay $3 for that. If you're buying like I don't know, some
$12 bottles of water.
Come on now,
Yeah.
come on now, okay.
I'd like to know a little bit more about what like a milk carton costs.
Yeah, it's like you're just trying to flex on people for the most part. And that's fine. Like you can flex on people. Just be honest about that you're trying to flex for the most part.
Right.
If I spend $35,000 on a Birkin or like over $100,000 on a Mercedes or something like that, like that better make me like have a male orgasm.
Male orgasm. Wait, you buying a Birkin to have a male orgasm?
I'm saying like if I'm saying if I buy that for somebody else.
Oh, they need to be ejaculating.
It should be doing it for them. Or it should be doing it for me. Like
semen got to come out of something.
Come on now, $35K for a bag.
I'm leaving here with something.
Come on now, y'all lying. And it's usually ugly too. Them Gucci suits.
The Gucci suits do be kind
Y'all
of
know that shit is ugly.
Yeah.
Come on now. Anyway, you my dear, what's your hot take?
I feel a way about what you just said. Sometimes expensive things are nice, but I don't buy expensive things just because they're expensive.
That's
I buy
the
them
thing.
when the quality reflects the price.
And usually there is a a level
Yeah.
where the quality and the price kind of equalize.
And then anything beyond that is just an excessive
Yeah.
capitalist reach.
If you bought like some patent leather boots that cost like $700 to like
like them blue
$2,000
boots up there.
to like I don't know $2,000 or something, and
Yeah.
you can like see a craftsman working the leather and stuff. Like, cool. Pay for the labor. You paying for the quality of it. $35K for a leather bag. You just paying for a name at that point.
Yeah.
And you paying for someone else to look at you and be like, "Oh my God, is
She
that
got
a
a Birkin?
Is that a Birkin?" And you be like, "Yes."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I mean, I
a
wouldn't
level.
spend $35,000 on a Birkin. If someone wanted to give me a Birkin,
Sure.
by all means.
But then if someone else was like, "Oh my God, is that a Birkin?" You'd be like, "Oh, yes."
Is it?
Yeah. So anyway.
It's true. It's true. It's all about flex. It's all about.
And it's
A
cool to
perception.
flex. Just be honest. It's
But
not,
don't act like you have expensive.
it's not your
taste.
taste. You're
It's
not some upper echelon of existence.
Yeah.
You're not floating above us with your taste.
It's true. It's true. You just want us to think and know that you're better than the rest of us.
And that's fine. That's fine. Be honest.
Yeah.
Your hot take.
Okay, so the world is full of decent people. But we gotta actually engage with folks to be reminded of that and have public interactions. Like, it's not cute to be like, "Oh, I hate people. Oh, I hate people."
Yeah, the jadedness of like everyone right now is it's not cute. It's not cute.
I bet if you actually like talked to folks and gave them an opportunity to challenge your bias, you might feel differently. Like,
Yeah.
I was at the store the other day and a lady was on her lunch break and we just sat and chit-chatted about how she recently moved here and her son lives here and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, instead of her sitting on her phone
Yeah.
for 5 minutes and me sitting on my phone for 5 minutes while I was filling up the water tanks or the water jugs,
Yeah.
we had this cute little conversation.
actual interaction.
It was sort of meaningless and fleeting, but it made my day more pleasant. And then when I was walking out to the car with the big 5-gallon water jugs,
That was so heavy.
there was a racially ambiguous man with a Juneteenth shirt on, and I was like, "Oh, I like your shirt," and he was like,
You all right?
"Thanks." He's like, "You want me to put those water jugs in the car?" And I was like, "Yeah, thank you. That'd be awesome." He put the water jugs in the car, and then took my cart, took it back. Like, it was
Normal
a
interaction.
fleeting interaction. It was nice. It was simple, but it left me feeling like, oh, there are decent people in the world that I can still connect with.
The
and,
world's
like,
not too bad.
yeah, it's full of people who have like real thoughts and like feelings and emotions,
Yeah.
and we can share that briefly and encourage each other to like look at people like humans.
Yeah, it's funny because I make fun of you sometimes because like she'll come in and be like, "Wow, I had such a pleasant day," and I'm just like, "You're just like a kindergarten teacher." So just like, "Oh my gosh, puppies are nice.
Did you
oh
see
my,
that rainbow?
Wow, have you heard about this stuff called chocolate? Oh my god."
I mean, it might be a little. Maybe we all need to have a little kindergarten teacher in us. That's all I'm saying.
Radical happiness.
Ooh, radical joy.
Yeah, be radical about it.
Radical socialization butterfly approach. Anyway.
Or just having a conversation with people in the real world. Touch
Yeah.
grass. Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we get into the appetizer
That's
of our
what you
episode?
should.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our girl Sonali. Sorry, our grown woman,
Yeah, she ain't no girl.
37-year-old
Yeah, girl, she paying taxes, got a mortgage.
Sonali.
Yeah.
Last we left off, she was at the doctor. They told her she got vaginismus,
Yep.
which is just like intense pain, anxiety around the touching of the genitals,
Yeah.
right?
And a physical manifestation of her fear.
Right.
Of like everything. But yeah.
right.
What we found, it's called vaginismus. There's anxiety around any genital contact because your muscles are protecting against the pain that might happen, but in protecting against the pain that might happen, it's making it tighter. So it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So her doctor prescribes some dilators, which is a series of gradually expanding, not so sexy
Very
dildos.
phallic, but like just, nothing.
It's like a sterile dildo, basically.
For the most part, just like a tube, basically.
This is size L. I'm a little scared. Anxiety is an understatement. Even extra small is pretty long and big.
So the first one
ain't no
starts off
veins
like
on
the
it, no
size of a
nothing.
tiny little finger, and then her eyes was bulging out by the last one.
Yeah, which I mean, fair for her.
And the
yeah.
doctor's like, yeah, we're gonna work on this process with these dilators.
Mm-hmm,
She says, how long is it gonna take?
And my thing with her, like,
4 to 8 months, says the doctor.
she's like, oh no, 4 to 8 months.
How long would I need to do it before I can fully make love?
Usually anywhere between 4 to 8 months.
This is a lot. 8 months? It's gonna take me 8 months to get used to these dilators and have sex?
It's not completely fair. Because she's 37 years old, she has vaginismus, she's going through a lot, but like I'm kind of annoyed by her because when she heard the 4 to 8 months, she immediately went to the 8 months,
Jump to 8, yeah.
and then it's like, oh my god, that's such a long time. Like, girl, it's been 37 years. You can do another 8 months stint, but also like it won't be 8 months if you like. Actually,
If you're penetrating yourself with these dilators every day, we could speed this process
and
up.
not being scared of it, like you'd be all right. Like, calm down, please.
Yeah, it could easily go faster, but you're right. Like, it's been 37 years. Why is you tripping on the prospect of 8
Another
months?
4 months. Oh, jeez, I wanted to have sex
I
tomorrow.
was trying to get down yesterday. we do see her begin the process of dilation
a little weird on camera.
considering that she's like never inserted anything in her own vagina ever. The fact that the producers was like, all right, go and lay
Yeah,
down.
Go ahead. Yeah, no problem.
Go and lay down, and they zoomed
Can
up
we get
in
some
it.
lube over here?
I think at the very least I can give credit and say that was very brave of her
Very brave. Yeah.
to do that with an audience.
If it actually happened, then like good on you for.
From the looks of her face, it seemed like it was happening.
Oh, gosh. How's it feel? Weird. It's like a piercing sensation.
Anyway, we can move on to Rasha.
Rasha, my girl.
Our very fun, socially adept, 42-year-old
Divorced virgin who's never even been on a date.
Never been on a date, apparently.
Have you ever been on a date before?
I've not been on a date before. Ever.
Which, I mean, 42. Again, these are about virgins, so we're gonna give them some grace. But never having been on a date is kind of wild.
What have you been doing?
I mean, I haven't been on that many dates in my life.
How many
but,
have you been on?
Like first dates,
Yeah.
like less than 10. So like, I can't talk too much about Rasha, but I don't want your sympathy,
My sweet baby.
Why do you go
Dead
with-
ass, less than 10?
Like first dates? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. How many dates have you been on, Miss Big?
First dates, probably like 50.
50.
In my whole life, that's not that many.
Whole life? In my entire full life?
That's not that many. I'd say, okay, so I know that my first date, I was in high school. It was Valentine's Day. And one of my friends, who I guess wanted to be my boyfriend,
One of your friends.
took me out on a proper date. And I remember being very nervous and excited. And then it's just been rolling, accumulating ever
snowball
since
going
then.
down the hill,
Yeah, I'd say, especially like with, apps like Tinder and stuff. Like sometimes you have
sure.
a first date and then it doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't mean I've had 50 boyfriends or relationships.
Sure.
But-
Yeah, first dates and everything.
At least 50. There's probably some in there that I'm forgetting.
See, I feel like if you were the one initiating those dates, there'd be a lot less.
Yeah, if I was the one initiating and opening up my pockets, of course, there would be far less.
You want me to do what?
Like, I can acknowledge that there is a structural
And you over here, oh,
barrier.
baby,
I mean, that
boy.
doesn't mean anything. There's men who be paying for dates and they've been on a lot of them.
I mean, sure.
But I'd say of the 50 dates, maybe I initiated.
That's actually a better question. Yeah, how many dates have you initiated for a first date? About 3. About 3 of them.
No, I mean, I'd say a good chunk of my experience with women has been me initiating the dates.
Sure.
So maybe 10.
Oh no, only 10. Oh geez. Anyway, I mean, yeah, I think that's a better question of you initiating it and like causing it to happen versus just like being like, oh me, of course I'd love to go on a date with you. Yeah.
Okay, of the dates that you've been on,
Uh-huh.
how many of them have been like memorable, enjoyable, fun dates?
I'd say the majority of them. I feel like I only had like one notably bad first date.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't like bad. It was just like, oh, this didn't go how like it should have gone, or like, stuff happened where it's like, oh, that could have gone
Like
much better.
logistical issues, or y'all just didn't vibe when it came to being
Like logistical things that happened during
Okay.
the date. Like it wasn't the person. It was just like, okay, yeah, like we'll try better next time. Yeah, I know. I mean, of your 50 first dates, how many of those have been like great, memorable, worth your time?
I'm just rounding. My memory has some holes in
There's
it.
just
But
so many. I know. Yeah,
I'd say at least half of them were like pleasant, if not more.
it's actually a pretty decent.
I've
majority.
honestly had a very good dating experience for the most part. Like, I think part of that is me never putting a lot of pressure on the dates of
yeah.
we're gonna be life partners or like this has to be a relationship immediately afterwards. Like, really allowing myself to date just to have the experience and like to meet people and to like learn new places. A lot of my dating experiences happened abroad when I was traveling, and I think for me that's been the best use of dating apps ever. I don't think that
Probably.
they haven't worked for me to try and find a meaningful relationship, but as far as like meeting people and exploring places, it's a great tool. Or it was.
It was. Yeah. Now.
I don't know. I mean, now I don't know. Like,
I mean, the stories I hear online is like now it's just like a cesspool and scams and yeah.
yeah. I mean, we usually travel together now, so I'm not on the apps. What? Why are you laughing like that?
Just so you're like, oh, I mean, now that we're together.
My point is like I haven't used dating apps while traveling
Yeah. So you don't
in
know, you don't know what
years, so
it's-
I can't speak to what the landscape
now.
looks like now.
Yeah. If you travel and use Tinder or Hinge or any of the other 15,000 dating apps,
Yeah.
let us know your experience. Let us know what's up.
Yeah, is it still on and popping?
Is it like it was in my glory days?
I mean, for real, people would be like, "Oh, let me take you to this place. Let me take you to this place. Let me show you here and there," and I would get to explore all these cities and places and see things that I would never have been able to have access to as a
the local
tourist.
people know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, back to Rasha.
Yes, Rasha. Yes.
She is dating again, right? She's gone through this major weight loss process and she's feeling more confident, and she's on the apps looking for love. And what I really appreciate is that she's like getting input from her mom and her sister, right? So my girl is screen sharing on the television.
We're going to look at the guys who I matched with. Okay. All right. And be honest.
Okay.
Right?
Just flick that up there and whatnot.
They all sat down with popcorn to look through these men, and I love this for her. I think we should all be peer reviewing our friends' and families' matches.
It wouldn't hurt because it's always fun to see someone after they meet someone, and then you're like, "What were you thinking? Why'd you say yes to that?" Because
Yeah, and I mean, it also makes it more interactive, right? Like you can, they were talking about the messages, the way that people look versus, oh, this guy's sexy, but all he said was "damn girl" or blah blah blah, right?
Fine, girl, how you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes we could get a little lost in the sauce looking at some of these pictures and being like, well, the conversation is lackluster,
It's
but
dry
maybe
as
it'll
hell. They seem a little murdery and stuff, but I mean, they did say, "Hey, how you doing? You look fine." So,
yeah. For the first date, they want to take me on a ferry to a place that I've never been. So getting your friends and family's input not only is beneficial to you, but it also creates this sort of like social and shared experience around dating, which might be able to like take some of the pressure off of it, relieve some of that anxiety.
Yeah, have some insight from someone else, pull from like other people's experience and be like, I dated someone like them and like, here's what I saw.
Yeah.
Or like, wow, like profession or that hobby they have is like really fun. You should get into that. You know, like yeah.
It also makes it so much more exciting once the date is over because you're like able to share what happened and they already have context as opposed to like, yeah, I went on a date the other day and this happened.
Yeah.
Like the folks around you are going to be more invested and ideally if you have people who are interested in your happiness and not like their say of the way your relationship can go, it just makes it so much more fun, I think.
Yeah, a community event.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, she finds her a little white man's, which seems to be her
he's
type.
cute. I like him.
The whole family was co-signing this white man.
This person
Oh, he look nice.
is my favorite so far. You know I like beards, right? Yeah. Let's read his profile here.
And they will be going on a date at some point. We've seen from the previews, so we have something to look forward to.
Indeed, indeed. So we can move on to our our more. I think every show we watch, there's like one annoying person.
There's one fucking nightmare.
Yeah, yeah, and that's our friend Deanne here.
Who friend? That's your friend. That ain't my damn
I
friend.
don't know. We see Deanne seeking professional help because she's a fucking piece of work. If we're being honest, she seeks out a professional matchmaker.
Dating apps don't work. Nothing's really been working for me, so I've just been trying to find something different. So I'm meeting with a professional matchmaker today because I just can't seem to find someone myself.
Bro, even the professionals like,
Like, are you serious?
Are you for real?
You serious here? You asking for Liam Hemsworth?
Like, I want someone like Liam Hemsworth. I feel like I look at him and I feel like he is that full package we're looking for. Like,
I hate to ask about celebrity crushes, whatnot, because this is unattainable. You know, we're just normal.
You?
The professional gets mad and basically tells her to be realistic.
Yeah, like at one point she's like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying, like, what do you want from me, girl? I'm trying.
Appreciate you being honest. I just, I want you to be open to maybe somebody that like isn't normally like the model dude. Maybe more average, a little bit in between.
let's
like,
not use the word average.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, because she's so adamant about whoever it is that she's going to be with having to be some sort of subjective 10 out of 10.
Everybody's saying, you know, your standards are too high. Like, I think I'm very much like, I can have that fairy tale. And as much as people tell me, like, you can't find someone who's perfect, I've always just been the type of person that just like, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah, it seems like she just like lives like by the motto, like, you know, aim for the stars. And if you miss, you'll just aim for more stars and I'll be a virgin forever. It's like, yeah, she doesn't seem to realize how much. I mean, I think she does realize it, but she's just like stubborn in her ways.
Yeah.
Where she's saying that like, no matter what, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, no matter how unrealistic it is.
Even if it prevents me from getting anything.
Yeah. Yeah, anything. Not even like someone subpar or someone that, you know, I could do better. It's just like anything for the most part. While still acknowledging that like I'm very frustrated that I'm still a virgin. So it's like you gotta pick a side. Pick a side.
Yeah, the matchmaker sets her up on a date. The first date of her life. Of her 35 years of life. And instead of using this as an opportunity to like learn how to have a conversation with a man or be open to like whatever the experience might bring, she immediately shuts down because she doesn't think he's cute.
How am I supposed to keep up this full 2-hour conversation? There's millions of guys in the city. Is it too much to ask for to find a hot guy? Where is he?
Yeah, like she doesn't. It feels like she doesn't engage in the conversation. She's like looking around other places, like almost like being disrespectful.
She's rude as hell. But there are some men that like that. He didn't seem to be the one. She got the wrong one for that.
Who like that?
I think there are men who like an elusive woman who's like kind of playing hard to get and isn't that interested in you. Like there are.
I feel like some high school shit.
I don't know.
I'm sure there are grown people who are like, "Ooh, yeah, make me work for it." But like, that feels like.
I think that's part. No, that's like part of the like bad aesthetic and character is like, even if you are there, like I'm not that interested in you. Like, It's part of
Some
it.
cat and mouse shit. Yeah.
It's not even cat and mouse because cat and mouse is fun. Like
You're not enjoying this, but I'm gonna do it. Like
yeah,
okay,
it's not
okay.
cat and mouse. It's like I'm too good for you,
and I want you to know that.
and then you have to chase me to prove that you're good enough. But it's not about us being interested in each other.
It's about emotional manipulation. Got you.
Emotional, damn it.
And power,
you.
yeah, which to me is just boring. Like, I'm not interested in going out with someone that I'm not interested in going out with.
Why am I going to my second job right now?
Right.
Like, I clocked out from my day job. Why am I clocking in to
to sit here and be like,
dang,
yeah,
does she like me? Like, should I work harder? Did I say something wrong? Should I try hard? Yeah, I'm not.
but especially when you're a fucking virgin.
Whoa.
And you want to lose your virginity, like you can't be out here playing nonchalant, uninterested.
Well, she wasn't playing. She was not into him.
It's true. She wasn't into him.
Yeah, to the point where we see a waiter. A waiter shows up.
She busy checking for that. She's busy checking for that server.
Like he's over here like, hey,
restaurant.
can I get y'all appetizer? And she's like, oh, I'm just so flummoxed. I don't know. What can I get? Oh.
And then a waiter comes over and he's very attractive.
Okay. I like that personality. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's overwhelming.
But she doesn't even do that well is the point. No. Like when she does meet some guy who's going to blow her dusty socks off, she is not even going to be equipped to respond because she does not know how to interact with men because she's so consistently dismissing them.
Yeah, she doesn't give herself the chance to even like learn how to be social, like with a man for the most part. Like it's crazy to me.
She's to me the most baffling case of these four because
the other four seem to be like working towards a goal, and she seems to like it seems like when she does reach the goal of meeting someone, she's still going to be so far behind because she's just like intentionally limiting herself.
That's the point though. Like for the other three, it feels like there are conditions that have shaped their prolonged state of virginity, right? Like you have cultural conditions for Sonali. Yeah. You have
like confidence,
body image issues for Rasha, and also like fat phobia that I'm sure has shaped her life and her lived experience.
And depending where she lives, anti-blackness, all everything.
Right. And then for Alex, you have
you have like social stigma. You have like
very low self-confidence,
self-esteem, that beard and the hair. It's all the
aesthetics.
Yeah, the aesthetics
like
of him.
What is it? The failure to launch of the nest or whatever.
Yeah, still being at home like that. That's still an outside factor to an extent.
Deanne aesthetically meets all of the standards of white America.
We don't see anyone like approaching the other three. But we see like other men going out of their way to say, hi, I would like to talk to you. How you doing?
Deanne is conventionally attractive. She's not an Instagram baddie, Indeed. But she is conventionally attractive. She is skinny. She is confident. Yeah. She has a high-paying job. Like she's successful on paper. Everything that she needs to be successful in her sexual and romantic life is there. She is literally the only barrier to her own lived experience, which is so crazy to me. Ugh. So yeah, she's on this date. She's doing this man dirty. He's obviously feeling it. Yeah. And they have like a really awkward hug at the end of the date, and she's basically pissed because he wasn't handsome enough.
Yeah, like it's his fault for her not being attracted to him.
He was perfectly fine. Embarrassing and so hard to understand.
Maybe we'll see more in other episodes, but as of right now, I don't know why she's here. She don't want no help. How you hire a professional and then fight with the professional
when they're telling you to be realistic? And she said, maybe we can go for someone who looks average. Why are we using the word average?
Why average? I deserve better. I deserve the world. Don't you know I'm a white woman? I deserve everything.
Crazy. Okay, so then we have Alex.
Our good friend Alex.
I liked this episode of watching him explore. Well, he was thrown into it.
He was
right?
pushed into it, but still,
his
yeah.
sisters kind of set him up for the okie doke and take him to a tantra speed dating event.
Okay, what are we doing? Okay, listen. Okay, it's tantra speed dating. I saw an ad as I was scrolling online on tantra speed dating. I picked this event for Alex because it really is out of his comfort zone.
What does it even mean? Like I like the concept. Like I love the concept of speed dating. Tantra speed dating is a little different, but I mean the idea where it's like instead of all this talking and like trying to get to know each other, you just engage physically.
I think it's both and, right? Because we saw a little bit of conversation, but
a little bit.
I think it's a great challenge for someone like this who has so much anxiety around touching and interacting.
Yeah.
You just have to do it, and there's structure, and it's facilitated, and everyone else is doing it.
It takes the
too.
pressure off of you engaging, and it's like everyone is doing this. We're all engaging in this activity, so it's fine.
The facilitator says hug, we all hug. The facilitator says give a massage, we're all giving a massage, right?
This, and yeah, it takes the awkwardness out of it.
We see him shook about massaging and
He's
hugging
like, oh, no,
and all
no.
these things that he thinks are like explicitly sexual.
Yeah.
But he does it, and he does it in the safety of this shared space where everyone else is doing it.
I think that's a good point where it's saying that he probably looks at it as like explicitly sexual, where it's like to an extent these things are not. And I mean, not that you should, but like, yeah, you should be more comfortable engaging like with someone in a physical space that's not just in a sexual space, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think taking all of the pressure off of these small things, right? Like giving a woman a massage in a fully lit room with her clothes on and other people there is not sexual, right? No. Like at this point, it's not sexual. It is intimate. It is physically like close.
And it shows like it can help you build confidence for the most part because you're engaging in a physical way and it pushes you out of your comfort zone for the most part. And I feel like he's still so focused on like his physical aspects that he's still walking in thinking that like I can't do this. I'm not confident.
Yeah.
But like we see this act push him, and I feel like, you know, once he does change the physical, I feel like that's going to like affect his confidence in a positive way.
Yeah, this nigga need to glow up. He need to glow up. The prescription, cut that damn hair. Trim that beard.
Change the clothes.
Separate them damn eyebrows.
Some girls like a unibrow, you know? I don't know who, but I mean...
You can't have a bald head and a unibrow. You can't have both.
Yeah. Choose a side. Choose a struggle.
Yeah, we got to do like a small wardrobe change. I'm thinking kind of like...
I don't know where he lives, but it feels like his attire is not inappropriate for where he lives.
It's too big.
Could be.
It's too big, and he's clearly trying to hide his body, but that's
he's
the
like
problem.
Wearing multiple layers.
There's so many people out here who are here for a dad bod. Like, I'm not even saying the man has to change his body.
No.
He just has to present it a little bit. Get a t-shirt, get you one of them little white man hats. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like they roll it up and then you just put it down.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Get you a white man hat. Get you some nice t-shirts, a jean jacket, some well-fitting jeans.
It's funny because like during the Tantra speed dating event, one of the women that he engages with, like she walks up to him and is like, "Hey, you're wearing a lot of layers. Like, you want me to like unbutton this shirt? These like 3 shirts you're wearing, basically."
He his pants.
Are you enjoying so far?
It's hard with like the heat.
It's.
But, like,
I mean, can I unbutton you a little? Can I like get you a little cooler?
Go ahead.
Not any.
Go ahead.
Any.
Go ahead. We're starting already. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, it shows that like I think he is the perfect example where maybe the physical change can maybe affect his actual
glow
confidence.
up, bro. Because it's not even a physical change. Like you're changing the packaging. I'm not even saying.
Yeah.
Like
well,
I think
the hair is
yes.
Yeah.
It is definitely a full makeover. But what I'm trying to emphasize is like it's not that Alex needs to change his body.
Yeah. Or who he is. It is just changing the presentation of it.
I'm not saying you got to get in the gym and get a 6-pack, right? You can tell he feels uncomfortable about his gut, how he feels about his body.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is there are men that look just like him getting laid every night.
Very true.
The packaging alone would change
Can
this
help.
man's life.
Yeah.
Put a few extra bands in them pockets so he can go out and be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And like let that be the way that he initiates and engages interactions
Instead
with
of trying
women.
to do awful small talk.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the things that need to shift for him to me seem minute. They're not
Like we said, he has the base level social skills that he needs, but again, he can't push past that.
And if he felt more confident, I think he would be able to see that in himself.
Or
Right?
at least
Like,
accept it.
if he was looking at himself in the mirror like, damn, daddy, you look good. And then he stepped out, I think the way that he would engage with women would be reflected in that.
Yeah.
And not in like a toxic way where men feel themselves too much, because Alex seems like he is really balanced by like reality and being grounded in a decent human being.
Yeah.
But the packaging is atrocious.
The one, if you have one less thing to worry about when you're engaging with someone, I think that will come out in how you engage with them. So if you walk up knowing that like the physical is good, I got my decent clothes on, my hair is cut, my beard's trimmed, I ain't got to worry about that right now.
Yeah.
If she doesn't like that part, then like that's out of my control.
Right.
You know, I can just focus on actually like raising the young lady up. You know, I can. And not being like, oh, you come here often? You
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He seems like a decent guy. I'm not opposed to a big fella, honestly. Like, I think there are a lot of women who would be interested in Alex.
There are so many different bodies out here, and there's people like, not to talk too much shit, but like the show, what's My 600-Pound Life or whatever, they always boot up. They always got somebody. Like, it's not about your physical, per se. It's just about like the confidence to like engage with someone.
I think what I'm getting at is like the standards for men's bodies are a little different than they are for women, right? So basically what he has is a dad bod. He ain't got no kids. But it's hella dad bods out here who have spawned narrow offspring.
There is like 1,000 frat guys that look just like him, and they...
Right. He just got to do like a little... Maybe I'm seeing for him like a sort of like a motorcycle punk look would go well with his beard.
I think that look would go well, but that's not him. I think
who he is the problem aesthetically.
Yeah, but it has to match somewhat. I think his like Midwestern kind of like, I don't know. I don't know where he lives. It feels like he lives out in the Midwest.
He lives in Pennsylvania, and the man needs swag. He needs swag. Sometimes a makeover isn't a reflection of who you are, and that is the solution.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah. I think there's a level where it does have to kind of match up a little bit, because if it's too away from who you are, like it kind of like...
I'm not saying we're gonna tattoo the man from head to toe.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying, a little. He needs a little rough around the edges look, and then and then he's soft in the teddy bear, and so you're getting the best of both worlds.
So you say you're gonna see a biker guy show up with his like steel toe boots and like spikes, and be like, "Oh my god, is that a Tamagotchi?" Wow, I love that.
We don't have to go full biker, but I'm saying an aesthetic of like some roughness.
Okay.
Would do well for
a
him.
little juxtaposition.
Yeah.
All
If he let me get my hands on him, I'd do him right.
You do him right.
I'd do him right. I'd slap him around a little bit. A little psh, psh.
Come on, boy, you're falling over yourself. Come on.
You're crazy, boy. There's no oil on this ground. Stand up, son. You're falling all over yourself.
And then I'd send him out into the world, and I guarantee you he would get laid. Also, okay. So let's just jump into the conversation, right? Into our discussion, because I want to know, are we our own worst enemies when it comes to sex and romance? Like pursuing the wrong people, building up these impossible expectations, being consumed with fear, thinking we aren't good enough. Like all of that comes from within, and we don't have control over how people perceive us or interact with us. But like having a grounded sense of who you are and what you're looking for does very much like shape your experience. And for somebody like Alex, we just talked about all the things aesthetically that would help him, but like thinking he's not good enough, having all this fear, nigga, read a book, read Kama Sutra, like read and learn and go into like sex isn't something that you can like book teach yourself, but you can be informed. You can
Be
know where the
informed, yeah.
clitoris is and how to stimulate it, right? So like that would give you the confidence that you need going into these experiences.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's that, and also just like the overthinking that, like, if he thinks that I'm not good enough, that is going to project out of you. And like we see that when, like, the past episode where he tried to engage in a conversation at the bar, you can just tell inside of him, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
internal panic.
I can't do
Right.
this. Like, I had a question, but then I forgot it.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like we are then our own worst enemies. Like if that is how you feel, I can acknowledge that and respect that. What can we do to change that? Like how can I feel prepared?
yeah, how do I change that voice inside your head just a little bit to make you feel comfortable enough to know that you actually do have something that like is worth sharing with people.
Exactly. And like how do we do that? We push ourselves a little bit beyond our boundaries. Maybe you have a small chit chat with an attractive woman in the cafe, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not even trying to pick her up. You're
Yeah.
just trying to build these skills so that way you can start to see yourself the way that you want to. Like having these impossible expectations and like pursuing the wrong people.
Yeah.
Like in Rasha's case, she was in this marriage with this person who
Clearly the wrong person.
wasn't for her and
Yeah.
didn't want her in the way that she wanted and deserved to be desired.
Yeah.
And now she's had to spend so much time rebuilding this image of herself because of that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, does any of this resonate with you? Like, are there ways where you've been in your own
I mean, yeah,
way?
for me, I've had a lot of issues in terms of kind of like that, like being consumed with fear for the most part, or like, going up to someone and then having that thought process in my head where it's like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if they're going to like me or whatever. Like but again, like I'm saying with Alex, like it projects out.
Yeah.
Like if you walk in thinking, I don't know what to say, you're not going to know what to say. And I think that also ties in with like having the wrong expectations and like putting a lot of pressure on yourself, where I think for me, a lot for me changed when I changed my mindset to saying, this is just an interaction. Nothing needs to come from this. This is just a conversation. If I make this person laugh, if I provide some insight, if I get something from them, that's all this needs to be. If it goes further, cool, like roll with it basically.
Right.
But like going in with the expectation, like I am trying to ask this person out. I am trying to marry this person. I'm trying to have sex with this person, like having that pressure that you're putting on yourself is going to like it's going to dilute the interaction and make it so much harder to actually have a genuine, fun connection with someone for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, pushing past the fear for me, well, changing the expectations helped me push past the fear that was also coming up as well. So yeah, that's kind of what worked best for me in that situation. Yeah. I don't know.
It sure
What about
did
you?
work.
I mean, yeah, what for you?
I mean, largely, I feel like I've had a pretty good dating experience. Maybe not pursuing the wrong person, but accepting the wrong people.
That's fair. Is it like completely obvious and you know that, or is it kind of like thing where you kind of gaslight yourself and say, maybe?
No, I think for me, the most sort of regrettable dating decisions I've made have come out of a place of loneliness. For me, loneliness is like a very dangerous space for me to be making decisions from.
Anybody can just walk up.
Because anybody could walk up and then here I am, your girlfriend. I don't even like you.
Not a whole girlfriend.
Or your fucking bullshit rap EP, right? Like...
Hey, man, you want to hear my mixtape?
But yeah, I think... And also, like, being in situations where I know that, like, I'm not even being satisfied sexually. To be very clear, I'm talking, like, my worst offense was, like, COVID times, right? Where a lot of us were making decisions to just have
that makes sense.
access to a warm body. And, yeah, finding myself with somebody that, like, I genuinely dislike.
I don't even like you.
Not even, I dislike you.
As a person.
right?
Yeah.
And the sex was mid and the like company was mid, but like
It's
again, that loneliness is detrimental to my well-being.
Like, someone, please, anyone. And it's like, I'm someone. It's like, well, come on in here, dog.
Right.
Come on in.
But then also that thing where it comes back to like being my own worst enemy or being our own worst enemies is like when that was happening, I was having this whole like internal
But battle, struggle.
of like, oh no, does this mean that like I can't have healthy relationships? I can't have like the love that I'm looking for, the level of intimacy that I'm looking for, right?
Like having a level of self-doubt then leading you to think that like, oh, this is an indictment on me.
Exactly. When in reality, I accepted some bullshit I didn't need to begin with.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a world in which like that could have confirmed a bias for me, and that becomes my narrative of like, well, I'm unlovable, so I guess I'll just stay with this person.
Yeah. Or this is all I can do.
This is the best I can get.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
When in reality it was like, wait a minute, no, that's not
I don't like you.
I don't like you, and you don't like me, and we
that
don't
part.
need to be together.
Yeah.
Right?
We're both just a thing for each other, and that thing doesn't need to happen.
We're a filler. We're filling a gap.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where it's easy to let that become your
A
whole world.
thing. Yeah. Like, well, I mean, we were together. I hear so many like older men, and like that's the thing I'll hear where it's like, you know, people marry who's just, you know, convenient for them or who they're around. Where it's just like, well, you know, she was there, you know, so I guess I might as well go ahead and marry her. And now I'm 70 years old and I hate everybody. So
And I've been cheating for the last 40 years.
Yeah, you didn't have to live this life. You didn't have to.
Right. Like
all.
we can change things and be intentional about the way that we seek out our connections.
Yeah.
And I think that also starts with dating, right? And that goes back to what your question was.
Yeah, of just like how do we make it more fun? Because I feel like when we have fun, like again, like with Alex, we see him like I feel like if he was having fun, he would be more confident and just like be able to enjoy the moment more. So
With the speed dating, right?
The speed date, yeah. So it's like to me, I wonder like I like the concept of speed dating, and to me, it is a fun, interactive thing to do. And I just wonder like what are other things that like we've either done in the past or that we can do now to just like make dating fun again.
We did it when we were in DC, right? Like we pretended we didn't know each other.
Yeah, there was like a just like some random bar. Did you see it like on somewhere beforehand, or we just walked by it?
No. I saw the event. We like planned to
Okay.
go to the speed dating event.
Yeah.
I think it was on Eventbrite or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And we rocked up and pretended like we didn't know each other.
It's like, oh,
we
hey,
were
how you
dating
doing and whatnot.
and talking to people and like making eyes at each other from across the room.
Yeah.
But it was like a fun experience. I think obviously we were going into it with a different level of expectation.
Yeah, like knowing it's going to be fun, or just knowing that like knowing that there's no like expectation. To
less
be,
of
like,
a sense of urgency, I think.
Exactly. We're not trying to find our person here, you know. So
Which
like,
is an advantage on our end. I can acknowledge that someone there who's there and single and genuinely looking for connection might have a harder time taking that approach.
It's funny. I was talking to one girl, and she like, I think what I said was, I mean, it was truthfully. I was like, oh yeah, I'm from out of town, you know. And she's like, she genuinely got upset and was like, why are you here? Why, like, if you're not planning on like dating someone and then like turning it into a relationship in this town, why are you here?
Why are you wasting my time?
Why are you wasting my time, like, from being here? Because if you're from out of town and leaving, there's no point to you even being here.
Yeah.
Which, like, I can understand what she's getting at, but at the same time, it goes back to like, this is just an interaction.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy the moment, talk to someone. If it doesn't end up with us being married, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was like a speed dating for marriage, right? Like if it was a very explicit, like everyone here wants to be married in a year.
Yeah.
Then you have no business there.
That
but
part.
you're allowed to speed date. And if you're from out of town and you're going to be there for the week and you end up meeting someone at this event and you have a fun time together for the week, like there's also nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
And you were clear about it up front. It'd be different if you was like, stealing these women's hearts and then being like, okay,
Well,
off to the
gotta
next
go.
town. Papa's a Rolling Stone, right? Like,
Yeah. Again, making it fun. And like
Yeah.
for me, so yeah, I think speed dating is one that's like very fun.
double dating.
Double dating
And
with the right people.
With
But
the
yeah.
right people, but also like using that in a world where we are more social and we have stronger connections. Like you have a single friend, I have a single friend.
Exactly.
We can hook them up if they're interested,
into it,
whatever.
Yeah.
And like
Whatever.
we all go out together.
Uh-huh.
It also takes some of the pressure off of them having to like get to know each other without any
I
sort
feel
of
like
context.
I feel like the double dating helps because like there is the context of like this is a date. However, it can just turn into more of a fun interaction.
A group hangout type of thing.
Exactly. And it's like, hey, if I like you through your banter with each other, we can then go off later on and say that was a date.
Right.
So like we can continue in this context versus like I got 2 dogs. I work in
a questionnaire, right?
Exactly.
Where
yeah.
you're
An
doing
interview,
basically an interview. Yeah. No, I think, I mean, I really just want to be a matchmaker, but also, but also in a world where like we are able to see the best, and I'm able to see the best in my friend. You're able to see the best in your friend. We talk and we see that there's potential for them to connect. Like that is a wonderful way that like a connection can be fostered, and it takes trust, right? You have to trust that your friend is going to hook you up with somebody that's actually a match for you, but like,
and also trust that like the person I'm introducing you to is like, hey, they're fun, they're safe. Like we were downtown a few weeks ago and we met like one of our friends' son. And we were just talking to him. He was real cool. And we were like, wait a second, our other friend is also probably downtown right now doing like some dance class. Like, so let's take a walk.
Let's see if we do if you have a vibe, right?
There,
like no pressure, but let's just do a little like casual introduction. And I think, things like that also give an extra sense of like responsibility, right? Like if I'm hooking you up with my friend, you can't just act any kind of way.
Like don't fuck this up.
We have some sort of
there's like some accountability there.
Boom, there's accountability there. Whereas to like somebody you swiped on, you don't feel like you owe them shit.
You
don't owe them even like I'm not interested anymore conversation.
I didn't think about it that way, but that is a good way of looking at it. Where it's like you have like there is some social like
accountability.
Yeah, there's like a contract here somewhat where it's like this is my friend meeting my friend.
Yes,
y'all just can't do each other some kind of like any kind of way.
I think there's like if you're gonna put yourself out there, it's almost a safer way to do that. And if we all engage to create these connections for people that want them, there's a way in which this like serves the folks who are dating even more because there is some level of accountability.
I think it makes things safer and like again less pressure to an extent. Like there might be different levels of pressure where it's like, I don't want to waste this chance my friend gave me or whatever. There might be something like that. But for the most part, I think what you're getting at where there is a level of accountability, there's a social contract, there is something that connects us because it's like this is a community for the most part.
Yeah, in the way that like people's moms used to hook them up with, I think you should meet my daughter or my nephew is da 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 da. Right? There's a social contract there, and you can't just act any kind of way.
Because like even if this date doesn't go well, I know I can't just do you dirty.
I can't show my ass here because I gotta face my mom who knows your auntie who's gonna come at me.
Yep.
It keeps like this sort of obligation of decency alive and well in a way that we're not subjected to with an app.
Because if I think I'm never gonna see you again, it don't matter how I do you. It don't matter. It don't matter if I just dine and dash. It don't matter if I talk shit the whole time or if I'm rude. Like those things matter when we all kind of know each other to an extent.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think this is a small thing, but I really liked the sort of peer review of dating, matches on these apps. Like, it's so siloed to date on an app and do everything by yourself, just swiping and not having a real sense of connection. Yeah. So even if it's for your own personal experience, like doing that with a friend there or saying like, hey, these are the people that I've matched with. These are the people that I'm interested in, hoping that it might develop into something more. Gives you at least a social experience while you're doing this very like siloed
Yeah.
dating.
It's not so
approach.
private and lonely, and like you were saying, like that loneliness factor can lead you to make choices that you wouldn't normally make. So if you're able to involve more people and say that, like, hey, the action of even choosing someone wasn't so lonely, because like when it's 12 o'clock, you're in your room by yourself and you're just like, damn, I am lonely as fuck,
swiping through people,
and somebody pops up and is like, they're not the worst. I can make something out of this.
And then before you know it, you done spent 4.5 years with them.
You got 2 kids and a mortgage, and you're like, wait a second.
How did I get here?
What the fuck?
And that all could have been avoided with a group peer review session.
If you had your friend be like, girl, stop it.
Put it on the television.
Stop it, girl. Like, you know what? Hey, put this on hold. I'm going to get you a rose from Amazon or something. Just give it a second. Swipe a few more times, you know?
Yeah. And the last thing I'd say is like taking the pressure of sex and marriage away from a date.
Yeah.
If that is not the phase of your life that you are genuinely in.
Yeah.
If you are 22 years old or you're 42 and you've never had sex, your dating should not be looking for marriage.
Exactly. Or
your dating should be to gain experience and to have fun.
Have some fun.
Learn something about yourself, about these other people.
Yeah.
Right? Like you shouldn't, there's no world in which you approaching the first date that you've ever had in your life,
like this gotta be the one,
with the expectation of dating and marriage. I'm sorry, of marriage is fair even to yourself or the other person.
Yeah, it just warps your perception, and it warps the interaction to an extent where it's not even, again, it's not an interaction, it's now an interview.
Which is crazy because you're not ready for marriage is also the point.
No.
Like, you are selling this person, you're doing them a disservice by saying like, oh, I'm here to get married, knowing good and damn well you're not ready for marriage.
Exactly. It's a false representation, and you're almost, like you said, screwing the other person over because you're not ready for marriage. Like, I think
you're not ready for a relationship.
It's so crazy to me that we can just say that, like, I'm ready for marriage, and that's like all the qualifiers you need. When it's like, bro, you the way you handle conflict, the way you like structure your day,
the way you know so little about yourself.
That's that part. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I think, like we're kind of saying with like Deanne, where it feels like she is so unaware of who she is.
She knows nothing about herself.
Then to then pretend that like it's the other person,
right,
who's not like up to par with
They're
her.
not sexy enough.
It's like, girl, you don't even know. Do you like your toes rubbed? Do you like your toes rubbed?
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
You like your toes sucked? You know? Do you enjoy a massage? You don't know shit. Come on now. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think those are like some of the starting points, but I don't know. If you're at a point where you know you've been dating, you want to get married, that's different,
that's fine,
right?
Yeah.
Like, dating is going to come with some level of expectation and like structure.
Yeah.
But for someone like any of these 4 people,
if you just want to have experience, have some fun, get to know who you are, get to know other people, having that expectation again.
Yeah, or just pop that damn cherry, like
take the pressure off. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself and everyone involved a favor. Stop making everything so consequential and so like we don't have to get married. This doesn't have to be the most wonderful night of your life. I mean, it should be fun and pleasurable.
And we should have a
everything.
connection. You should respect me. I should respect you. I should feel safe with you. That is the baseline for sure.
But I ain't got to let you meet my parents. You ain't got to meet my parents after this. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Overall, I think the goal should be to have more fun. And I think as a society, we should do more things to have fun when it comes to dating in general, but also like in dating, we should focus on it being fun. And I think,
and like a learning experience.
Yes,
right.
fun,
if
safe,
you can walk away
learning.
having learned something about yourself or dating in general or another person,
or just have a good story out of it.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, sometimes a good story is.
I said a good story,
okay,
not like
okay.
not like a. I got something to tell you because this person was trash.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys join us next time. For more messy looks into dating, love, and relationships. We're going to see how things develop with our four
single
virgins. Remember, we're here for the drama.
Here for the mess.
But it's all love.
Please like and subscribe here on the YouTubes. If you like the show and you're listening to us on a podcast platform, please give us a rating and a stellar review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We are still in our beginning stages, so every view, like, comment, share helps us bring you guys more awesome content.
Yeah, please share with folks that you think will enjoy. Share with people who need to lose their virginity. who need to take all the stress and expectation out of their...
I got an episode for you should listen to.
We'd love to hear from y'all, so hit us up with your dating experiences and your lovers questions at loverswatchpodcast@gmail.com.
See y'all.
See you next time.